Ugh, getting the yawns. Though I always have the yawns. Another dark, muddy day outside. Still actually glad I got these daylight bulbs. I just wish they, worked better, question mark? Not sure if they work well or not. I'm gonna run a quick ad thingy. Just to make that reset the timer. Let that do its thing. But we're just gonna be doing some proofreading and editing. I might just plow through that all, and then when we're done with it, do some card games or something. We'll see though. I'd like to finish up the story and get it posted today, so I can start looking at the next commission to do. Oh, I got a lot of yawns. I know that much. Oh, I feel those yawns in my body. Okay, let me turn that down a little bit. Pop over here. So hello, hi, yo, sup, soup sandwiches and all that stuff. Fix my character's eyes. Oh, so I have where we left off a little bit ago. We only got a couple pages left. We're on page 10. We need to get down to page 16. It'll probably end up being a little longer than that, but not necessarily. We'll have to find out. Either way, we made some extensive edits to this section that we are currently in, so we'll need to be careful that we keep things consistent, among other things. But I'm gonna delete this, and we're gonna jump into it. Make sure everything is good. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Why not do a little bit of a zoom in, zoom enhance? Okay. Chuckling into her hand, Robin places a hand on her hip and smirks back with her response. Listen. Chuckling into her hand, Robin could not help. What are you doing? I accidentally hit end. Chuckling into her hand, Robin could not help but find humorous. With hand on her hip, she smirks back with retort. With her hand on her hip, she smirks back with a retort. Oh my, is the new maiden blushing already? If you keep changing like this, we may need to set up a bed for you in our room soon. In our room. Zoro lifts his hand, about to speak, but Robin takes another step forward, silencing him. I wonder what Sanji would say. You two get along so well already. I can only think what would happen if you become a woman. Instead of following up with more words, Zoro leaves, letting Nami finally slink over to Robin's side. In a whispered voice, Nami stands up on the toes of her boots and speaks softly to Robin. Robin, I think I have this whole thing figured out. Robin's ears perk up, and she turns to Miss Navigator. Is that so? And you've yet to inform Zoro of this? Crossing her arms under her chest, Robin slowly tilts her head. Why then would you tell me? I could just as easily let Chopper or Zoro know that you know something about all this. Pausing for a moment, Robin blinks a few times. Wait a moment, you don't mean... For common sense, Nami and Robin were probably best in the crew. The orange hair, the change in height, it's far too similar to you. Is it like when Law switched your body with Sanji? Rubbing at the back of her neck. Nami sheepishly nods. It's sort of like that. Taking a deep breath, Nami points over to Zoro, currently talking to Usopp. I'm asking you because if he does turn into a girl, we'll need to keep him somewhere away from the boys. And well, it seems like he's sort of becoming like my twin. I want to go through with it. Robin cannot help but giggle at Nami's bluntness of the situation. Oh my, is that so? Well, I didn't expect that behavior from you. Zoro could lose everything he is, and live a fate worse than death. Nami blinks a few times, trying to process her friend's dark humor. No. Shaking her head several times, Nami reassures, mainly herself. Reassures. No. That's not what I'm doing. Law can change it back. Law can change him back. I just want to mess with him for a bit. He always ends up causing us all problems in some way. See, now we can have things a bit quieter, and I get a twin I can dress up for a bit. So, you know, we can have things a bit quieter, and I get a twin I can dress up. For a bit. Okay. Make that sound a little smoother. With a soft sigh, Robin nods her head slowly, her eyes peering back at Zoro. Well, I won't stop you, though I won't help either. Even if Troll Guy can change him back, we have no idea when he may return. I'm unsure if it's a good idea. At the same time, it could be good for Zoro to experience life from a different view. He still seems to have conflicting thoughts about how to treat women. Rolling her eyes, Nami nods and scoffs. Yeah, Sanji's bad enough, but even Zoro is still a softie toward girls. It's like he doesn't take us seriously. That just makes me want to go through with this even more. Giving Robin a... Giving Robin a quick wave. Nami bounces herself back and runs down the steps. Anyway, thanks, Robin. Talk later. Yeah, we can have that like that. She's saying it all at once, so that makes sense. The next day. Do I just change this whole section? I don't know if I want to rewrite the whole entire thing, though. Oh. Let me just scroll back here. We're at the next day. Okay. Another day at sea and another chance for Nami to enact her plan. She was serious this time about getting Zoro to change completely. The question was, could she do the rest of the changes in a day? As well, did the changes happen only when they fight, or did anything else trigger them? I have to find out something. Nami peers into the kitchen watching Zoro eat an onigiri on a plate. I can tell he's changed. I mean, onigiri is food. It doesn't have to be capitalized. It's an actual food. It's not a name. It's not like a name brand or something weird. I can tell he's changed. The others have been able to tell too. I can tell he's changed. His hair's straight now. Orange too, it's getting a bit longer. Chopper even had to explain it. The crew last night. Now all I gotta do is mess with them. With a deep breath for confidence, Nami walks into the kitchen. The only thing she managed to get Robin to actually help her with was keeping Sanji away from her. Nah, I don't need that there. The deep breath of confidence. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That part of the plan was working well. I just have to do my part. I'm doing my part. No. I just have to do my part. Take a fall. My acting's getting pretty good. Apostrophe. Running forward, Nami's elbow bumps against Zoro's back, making his rice ball spin in the air. Of course, slamming against Nami's shirt, making it a sticky rice mess. To add to it, Nami even falls on her butt and glares angrily up at Zoro. Yeah, I guess that is redundant. Glares is usually used for... And glares up at Zoro. What the heck? I can't believe you! I was running in here and... This rice is everywhere now. Shooting up from his seat, Zoro rubs his palms into his face, frustrated. Frustrated in a different way. Okay. Shooting up from his seat, Zoro rubs his palms into his face, frustrated differently. His lunch is now ruined, and the situation just seems silly. He had to address it. What the? Look, I didn't even do anything. You bumped into me. Nami's face turns into a pout, her eyes looking up at Zoro with concern. What are you talking about? I'm not strong enough to push you around. I just was grabbing an extra cucumber for Robin. Sniffle. Staring back more blankly now, Zoro slaps his hand across the air. Boy, why did you need to run for a cucumber? Jumping back to her feet, Nami puts both her hands on her hips and huffs at Zoro. What's it to you? Can the girl help out her best friend? Jeez, just say you're sorry and leave me alone. Zoro wanted to shout. Nami could tell. However, her plan was also working. The scar on Zoro's eye slowly begins to vanish away. More changes were starting to take place. It was like as more days moved on, the easier it became to change. Maybe it was because Nami actively wanted him to change. I didn't even do anything. You bumped into me, but... Oh yeah, this was Zoro. No. Zoro, however, did not care for this plan. Zoro, however, does not care for this plan. Oh wait, unannoyingly. Unknowing. Zoro, however, does not care for this plan, even if unknowingly. Even as he unknowingly says the words to trap him further. I didn't even do anything. You bumped into me, you bit. Nami grabs at Zoro's shirt collar and smirks brightly. Care to rephrase that, Master Swordsman? Care to rephrase that, Master Swordsman? Though when you're as tall as me, it feels a little bit weird to say that. Zoro's face starts to turn red with slight embarrassment and anger. It would happen now and again, though it seemed like his emotions were bubbling up more than before. Why you? I won't rephrase it. I was calling you a bitch. You know you bumped into me. Why don't you go make me a new onigiri instead of complaining to me about things you caused? Essentially telling her to go back to the kitchen and make me a sandwich, but it's an onigiri. Not supposed to say that to a girl. Very old school, very old school. Finally, Zoro was pushing back a little. In Nami's head, it seemed cute. He was really trying his best. Teehee. Yeah, I don't need to really there. We don't need to stress that. Trying to not laugh too loudly, she covers her mouth. And laughing appears to only make Zoro grit his teeth more. Calm down, you idiot, jeez. Calm down, you idiot. Jeez. Shaking her head, she grabs at a lock of Zoro's new orange hair. The angrier you get, the worse this is going to get. Shaking her head sullenly, Nami decides to go for the knife twist. Just apologize, and we can get done, and we can be done with this. Why, you little... Zoro covers his mouth quickly. His voice was completely different. Nami's smirking face staring at him did not make him any less confused. Why does... Speaking slowly, Zoro hears Nami's voice come from his lips. Nami chuckles and shakes her head. Wow, Zoro. You getting better at impressions or what? You sound just like me. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Only a few more pages. Remember to keep up the water while you're doing voices for hours. Nami made sure to hang on the words. No, in that context, it's fine. Nami made sure to hang on the words. If not to make Zoro angry, making him flustered in general was fun enough. The brute's face, however, is already changing more before Nami's eyes. She watches his other eye open up. It seemed like he was not even aware himself. As he blinked at her with the auburn color she shared. The scar is no longer there, though that was not it. Zoro's green... Oh yeah, we don't need this anymore. No, that was not it. Nami can't help but stare, a bit dumbfounded. I might actually want to get rid of that too. Need to find stuff to cut out. However, that was not it. From the roots of Zoro's green... oh wait, no. Not that. Yeah, get rid of that too. We changed the placement of the hair thing, so... Huh, I can actually erase this part too. The scar is no longer there. Zoro had not even noticed all the changes taking place. What are you talking at? What are you looking at, huh? I said I won't apologize. I don't have time for your crap either. What else? Anyway. He does still keep rambling. Yeah. The rather feminine man does still keep rambling, though. What are you looking at, huh? I said I won't apologize, I don't have time for your other crap. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That cuts out a few more words. Zoro rants and rambles loudly, not knowing just what he was doing. Not knowing what he was doing to himself. I don't mean just there. His new orange hair brushes against his shoulders. What muscle his body still has begins to slim down. Begun to slim down? His broad shoulders slant, and his skin gain a feminine soft shine. Nami covers her mouth. Watching right in front of her, its breasts begin to push against Zoro's clothes. Should probably specify that. His orange hair brushes against. Zoro rants and rambles loudly, not knowing what he was doing to himself. Nami, on the other hand, watches firsthand as Zoro's orange hair grows longer and now brushes against his shoulders. What muscle his body still has begun to slim. His broad shoulders slant and his skin what muscle in his body? No. Do I just need to change the sentence? Hang on. Awesome. Okay. This might be better. Arm hair grows longer, and now brushes against his shoulder. The muscle he had been trying to retain also all but completely vanishes to match Nami's body type. Yeah, I don't need better there. His broad shoulders slant and his skin gain. And his skin... yeah. His shoulders slant and his skin shines, soft and feminine. Nami covers her mouth, watching right in front of her, as breaths begin to push against Zoro's clothes. Zoro's green robes. There we go. Scroll. I think that's a little better. Zoro stomps his foot and huffs his chin. And huffs. Zoro stomps his foot and huffs. Raising his chin. Okay. Zoro stomps his foot and huffs, raising his chin toward the roof. His copied Nami voice was making him sound like a bratty child. Really, do you need to keep talking? What are you going to do to change me more? Even when I sound just like you? Oh, I'm Nami, I like money. That's how you sound, woman. I'm Nami, and I like money. Yay. Definitely how you sound. Definitely it. Same thing. Same stuff. Nanami's eyes. Zoro looked a lot like how she did 2 years ago. Mostly because of the shorter hair, though the smaller chest added to it as well. It was like looking at a younger version of herself wearing Zoro's clothes. Fine, keep babbling away. Nami shakes her head. Nami shakes her head smugly and grabs a stool from the bar counter, sitting down on it to watch the changes firsthand. Make fun of me all you want. Things will change. They all change. Or charges. Watch the charges firsthand. My young charge. Fetch me my longsword. Zoro rolls his eyes and slams his fist against the counter. It was not even hard enough to dent it, despite trying. Damn it. You don't even know the sayings. The what? Oh yeah. Damn it, you don't even know the sayings. And they call you the smart one? You're supposed to say nothing will change. Because it won't. You're still gonna be stuck up like this, right? Let me see if I can make that stand a little better. Damn it, you don't even know the saying. And to think they call you the smart one? You're supposed to say... Nothing will change. Because it won't. You're still gonna be stuck up like this. Because it won't. You're still gonna be stuck up, right? Actually, I'll just make it a statement. You're still gonna be stuck up. Refine our insults. Make them better, smoother. Patch notes. Insults refined. Nami nods sagely, not even listening to Zoro anymore, and instead just enjoying the show. Sure. Right now, Zoro's for us. We're beginning to push against his robe. I don't need that part there. For better or worse, let Nami get an eyeful of more of the changes. From the hairs on Zoro's skin, flaking away to the hair on his head, starting to grow out a little more to Nami's current length. Wow, it really does change it all, huh? Oh. Okay. Nami nods sagely, even listening to Zoro. Not even listening to Zoro anymore, and instead just enjoying the show. Sure. Right now, Zoro's new breasts were beginning to push against his robe. For better or worse, it let Nami get an eyeful more of the changes, from the hairs on Zoro's flaking away skin to the hairs on his head starting to grow out. A little more. Starting to grow out. More to Nami's current length. Seeing it up close, she can only mutter in awe. Wow, it really does change it all, huh? Question mark. Zoro bangs his fist against it. Again. Now, against the table. Again. And quickly retracts it back, starting to feel the pain. Damn, this body. Stop saying sure. I swear you're not even listening anymore, alright? Pausing for a brief moment, Zoro's body stops all movement. What did you say? It didn't, did it? Clearing her throat, Nami nods slowly. It did indeed. It didn't, did it? No, it did. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Sounds funnier. It didn't, did it? No, it did. Yeah, that's better. Zoro's eyes slowly peered down, his head tilting with it. That's kind of weird to say. Zoro. Zoro slowly peers down. Okay. Zoro slowly peers down. Breasts stare back at him, barely being contained by his robe. His cheeks begin to turn a dark red. I can't be, Finally, everything begins to come into focus. The long orange hair now brushing against his back, the smooth skin. Touching his eye, you notice the scar had vanished too. No way, this can't be real. Jumping over the bar counter, Zoro runs to the large food storage vault. And peers. I say vault, so it's obviously some sort of door. And I say it's large, so I don't need door there. And peers at himself in the reflection. Nami? His head looks back to Nami, sitting on the stool, and she waves at him with a smile. No way, I'm Nami? I can't be Nami. It made me Nami. Stretching out her arms like a job well done, Nami stands up and walks around the bar counter. Good job, me, good job. That actually might be better. That might be better to do. Yeah, that's better, that's better. Stretching out her arms, like, job well done, Nami stands up and walks around the bar counter and playfully claps and cheer. Good job, Nami, good job. Walking up to Zoro, she puts her hands on both of the new twins' shoulders. You and me are a pair of twins. Giggling to herself, Nami had completed her task, but she could almost not believe it herself. Now finally seeing it in the flesh, she can only giggle. She really had a twin sister now, right in front of her. A girl that looked just like her from head to toe. Actually. Nami's arms wrap around Zoro's body, making the new girl whine and squirm in place. Hey, stop that now. I just wanted to check if you changed fully. Let me read that back again. Kneeling to herself, Nami completed her task, but she could almost not believe it herself. Now finally seeing it in the flesh, she can only giggle. She really had a twin sister now, right in front of her. A girl that looked just like her. Head to toe. Actually, Nami's arms wrap around Zoro's body, making the new girl whine and squirm in place. Rolling her eyes, Nami puts a finger to Zoro's lips to shush the new girl. Hey, stop that now. I just wanted to check fully changed. Changed fully. You feel so weak now. Just to add that comment in. Nami's hand. Nami's hand travels to Zoro's groin. And at this point, the new girl does not wish to explore that much. To explore more. More. Okay. Though to Zoro's dismay, her protests come out softly and embarrassed. Stop it. Come on. However, to Zoro's. Yeah, however, comma's fine. Whining more, Zoro's cheeks start to blush. Why was she reacting so oddly? She still had her memories, her skills. Even if limited in strength, she could break Nami's hold if she tried. Nami, come on, I swear. Nami was far too impressed. Hearing her voice making such cute sounds was intoxicating in a way. Can't believe it. I really am quite the catch, aren't I? Girl giggles more. Giggles more, and her hand slips between Zoro's thighs. Even as they squished against her, and she could feel everything. We're not going to say what that everything is, because then DeviantArt will ban my content. You really have changed all the way, huh? No more family jewels for Zoro. You always have to find the clever ways to say these things without saying them, you know? Gotta find the weird way around it. Taking a deep breath, Zoro finally pushes her arms out and jolts forward. Let me change this part, actually, because I want it to be hockey. Okay. Taking a deep breath, Zoro tries her best to focus her will. Surprisingly, it made her feel more normal. Breathing in and out, focusing her will. It was like she was normal. Suddenly, she pushes her arms out and jolts forward. It's enough to get her out of Nami's grasp, but she pushes against the locked food vault. Not many options for escape. Damn it, why do I have to deal with this shit? Turning around, Zoro looks to Nami, better or worse. They were a true reflection of each other, at least physically. No, Nami's. Okay. Add this part. Turning around, Zora looks to Nami. For better or worse, they were a true reflection of each other, at least physically. Though Nami's scar is not on his arm, or tattoo. Ah, okay. Twin seemed to be the right word. They were not a one-to-one copy. Rolling her eyes, such thoughts did not help Zora, sadly. This is ridiculous. Biting at her lip, Zora had no idea where to even begin. I know, wait, I lost my place. My scar's not... Turning around, Zora looks to Nami. For better or worse, they are a true reflection of each other, at least physically, though Nami's scar is not on his arm or tattoo. Twin seemed to be the right word. They were not one-to-one copy. Rolling her eyes, such thoughts did not help Zoro, sadly. This is ridiculous. Biting at her lip, Zoro had no idea where to even begin, but it was clear from Nami's reaction, she was playing a part in things. Why the hell are you enjoying yourself so much? You figured out what was going on and just let it happen. Is that it? Nami nods. Nods without blinking. It states the obvious. Yes. Yes. Why yes? Of course. Zoro's eye twitches from the blunt response. Why you? Stomping her foot down, she grabs at Nami's bikini, and pulls her forward. Isn't it some kind of game? Why are you trying to mess with me? This doesn't accomplish anything, does it? Giving Zoro a shove, Nami steps back. They were evenly matched in strength currently, so pushing her away was no real issue. No issue. No. I don't need to stress it that much. Pushing her away was no issue. Pushing her away is no issue. Well, call it you paying me back for all the times I lent you money. Gears start to click in Nami's head. Such an excuse was good enough to fool an idiot. She did not want to hurt Zoro or the crew, though she did want her fun. Some white lies to get her way was an obvious solution. I figured out what was going on, but I figured we've got some sailing ahead of us. A lot of the worst threats are taken care of. We'll meet Law before another big issue pops up, so... Nami takes a step forward and holds out her hand, rubbing her index finger and thumb together. If you're not gonna make me some money, I guess I'll redeem my money in a different way. You'll have to suffer through being my twin. And listen to what I tell you for once. Rolling her eyes, Zoro walks past Nami. begins to head to the kitchen door. Like I need to deal with this. What advantage would I have to listen to you? You just plan to keep me in your debt forever, so... Zoro tilts his head back and sticks out his tongue. Sticks her tongue. Girl now. Tough luck, I'm not dealing with this crap. Nami does not run to Nami does not run to stop her confused twin, strangely. Does not run to stop her confused twin. Pushing open the door. Zoro steps out onto the deck, and right away, she realizes why Nami. Pushing open the door, Zoro stepped out onto the deck. She realized why Nami did not move. Nami Swan! Sanji, the shitty cook, runs right up to Zoro, and even grabs his hand. In some ways, Zoro thought it was ironic. Need to change the pronouns. It even grabs her hand. In some ways, Zoro thought it was ironic. She had grabbed Sanji's. And in a similar way, when Sanji was in Nami's body. That being said, the situation was different. Now there were just two Namis. Nami Swan, what's all this? Sanji frowns, looking Zoro up and down. You can't wear that Mosshead's clothes. Really, if you were feeling cold, I could have offered you my Zoro was curious to see if the cook would realize who he was talking to. However, it's insufferable. Having his hand held longer would be an issue. Shut up, you shitty chef. Sanji's face starts to look genuinely sad, but Zoro is quick to follow up. It's me, Zoro. Stop sobbing and get out of my way. Pushing past Sanji, she walks down the steps to the middle deck and sighs as she looks at Robin, giggling at him. From your smug look, you already knew about this too, didn't you? Crossing her arms, Robin shakes her head. I knew to an extent, though it seems like the changes would have happened no matter what. She just sped it up. Now hold still. Robin's arms pop onto Zoro's, and Robin uses the extra hands to quickly tighten Zoro's robe around the chest so the new girl's bare chest is not as visible as prying eyes. If you're going to be a lady, you need to remember to be modest. Though, I don't just say it to tease you. Zoro rolls her eyes, but Robin keeps talking. I'm serious. You've been turned into a woman. Even if you look like Nami, you're still a woman now, is the main point. If you are... if you can still fight like you normally do, with less muscle, you'll need to be mindful of how you treat the female body. We can require different diets, clothes, and more. Even women who have more muscle tend to handle training differently than men. Taking the book from her table, Robin opens it back up and begins to casually read again. I would just be mindful of how you handle yourself, even if Nami wishes to play some game. She knows your body now better than you do. Looking over the railing by the helm, Usopp Chopper and Luffy stare down at the new Nami, watching as the actual Nami walks up behind the new one. Luffy, taking out his cup of green tea, gingerly sips at it. I was right all along. Slapping his cheek, Usopp rebuttals. Oi! You just said it was a mystery. Sipping. Chopper. Sipping his cup of green tea. Nods sagely to himself. I figured we wouldn't last longer than a week. Flapping the air now, Usopp just sighs and shakes his head. Oi! I don't think a doctor is supposed to say things like that. Peeking over the edge himself, the fishman Junbei rubs at his chin. Looking between both the orange-haired beauties, he whispers to Usopp. Was there always two of them? Slapping the air. Once again, Usopp lifts his head to the sky and shouts out, Oi! Shouldn't you have noticed who your crew members are? Frankie, now also sipping green tea by Chopper, nods slowly. So this is the power of romance. Grabbing at his hair, Usopp doesn't even slap the air and instead just sighs loud. Oi! What does that even mean in this situation? Meanwhile, the skeleton musician of the crew, Brooks, stands in front of Zoro, sipping a cup of regular tea. Excuse me, miss. And then, wham. Nami and Zoro together wallop Brook over the head, somehow making a rather large bump from the skeleton man's afro. In unison, the girls shout together, Shut up, all of you! The crew all begins to mutter, beside Robin and Sanji. Luckily for Zoro, they break off and go back doing their tasks. Most of them are used to oddities on the ground line enough for this to be a pretty normal day. Do they really want to change that? I guess. Give me something else. I listen to that song a lot. Give me something else. I do like that song a lot. Might have just lost my place. Okay, no, I'm good. Most of them are used to oddities on the Grand Line, enough for this to be a pretty normal day. Sanji, however, sighs to himself and slowly walks back into the kitchen, slightly defeated. Robin, on the other hand, lifts her head from her book and nudges her chin toward Nami. So then, what will you do now? With a wide grin, Nami slings her arm around Zoro. Well, Zoro? Zora? Zola? Zomi? Naro? Miro? Pushing the arm off, Zoro sighs and shakes her head. What the heck are you talking about now? Snapping her finger, Nami pushes her index finger into Zoro's breast. You, name. We need a name for you while you're like this. Just calling you Zoro is a bit weird. And since we already look alike... and all, calling us both Nami would just be even more confusing. I guess we could tie a Zoro band around your head. But no, that wouldn't be fun. Don't you want a new name like this? It sounded silly. Zoro is our name, so I use another one, just because our body changed. Fine, we can pick one later. The words come from her lips, but not her mind. Pausing, she blinks a few times. Was she just agreeing with Nami? It happened earlier in the kitchen as well. She felt like she had to fight herself to get out of Nami's grasp when normally it should have been easy. I mean, I don't really need one. I didn't mean to say that. Smirking wide, Nami starts poking at Zoro even more. Well, the name doesn't matter too much right now. We need to get you to our room. Robin, you want to join? Okay, so I might just change this part completely. Yeah, I think I'll just change this completely. Honestly. I think I'll just add a whole new section there instead to fit what the commissioner requested. That'll give us like 500 words too, so I can do like a mini scene. What time is it? Been an hour already. Ugh. Time flies when you're proofreading and editing. I'll take a quick break right now. I'll probably just do wait screen, run the ad thing really quick, and just so that resets the timer. But I'm just gonna refill my water, go to the bathroom, yada yada, etc. Maybe grab a snack or something. But we'll be right back. Let me turn this up a little bit too. Alright. Pop back over. Clear throat noises. Lower that down a little bit. Actually switch to a different one. Alright. Yeah, pick all the quiet songs. Turn that up slight notch. So, I think we proofread everything for what we have. I deleted that whole section, so we're going to try and add a new 500 words. So actually, let me look back at what this commissioner had said. Okay. We're gonna go into quiet writing mode for a brief moment, because I have to write this section. So, I'm gonna turn this back up again. I'm just gonna write through this, try and figure out what I want, and then we'll go back to proofreading that section that I just wrote. So let's see what happens. I might go over like 1,000 words too, we'll see what happens.
sang my songs on the stage on my own. I never said my words, wishing they would be heard. I saw you smiling at me. Was it real or just my fantasy? You'd always be there in the corner of this tiny little bar. My last night here for you. Same old songs, just once more. My last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. I kinda liked it
Okay, that's probably a good part, isn't it? Oh! Stretch out. Okay. So... we added, like... well, we added a full page, pretty much. A full page and a half, more or less. Almost an extra 1,000 words, but not that big of a deal. I think I made it as good as I could. More or less. Without completely changing the characters' personalities, I feel like I've done as good as I could for now. Okay, so, this is the section we added. Let's start going over it then. Turn this back down. Like around there. Alright. And I probably should just leave it zoomed in. There, I'll even zoom in a little more for myself. Zora rolls her eyes. Robin would not bother with such things. Sure, why not? Robin says the words bluntly and shuts her book, standing up. Nami claps excitedly and starts pushing Zora to the girls' room. This... Zora blinks a few times. It was like whiplash. She was outside for a moment, and now suddenly she stands naked in the girls' room. I'll do slam. Make it like a door sound. Robin has at least 20 hands summoned, moving clothes and shoes around while Nami tosses out different ones. 2 hands Robin had created even squeeze at Zora's ankles, keeping her in place. What the heck are both of you doing? Shouting out her words and... What the heck are both of you doing? Yeah, do something like that. Shouting out words of protest does not faze the women. Robin closes her eyes, seeming to think, and she smiles softly. Oh, I suppose we first need the underwear. Now, try and hold still, Zola, dear. About to speak up, Zora's mouth is covered by a pair of Robin's hands. Meanwhile, a black bra is tossed in the air. A pair of hands... and a pair of hands catches it and pulls it on to Zora's chest. Hooked and looped. The girl's chest is a bit better supported, though Zora finds the wire in the bra a bit uncomfortable. Robin, however, is not done there. Zora tosses out Nami tosses out black panties as well, with white polka dots on them. Black is simple, though. You did find something cute. Robin giggles, appearing to enjoy the dress-up time herself, now having the panties pulled up her legs. Zora can only squirm back, fruitlessly. She did not sign up for being a dress-up doll, though part of it was a bit fun, right? Shaking his head, Zora shaking her head. Zora did not want to think of it as fun. A white dress then is pulled over her head, a form-fitted dress at that, clings to her legs and even tugs her breasts up a little bit, up, supporting and accenting them more. Nami is then mindful to walk over to Zora herself and take a knee, slipping a pair of white heels on the girl's feet. With a sigh of relief, Nami wipes her brow and gives a thumbs up to Robin. A bit swanky, don't you think? I figured it could be good to start with something a bit daring. Make those curves show. Nodding to herself, Robin makes her extra hands vanish. You wore the outfit well when we were dealing with Guild. It does look rather lovely. Zora finally catches her breath and shakes her head, but before she can get a word in, Nami pushes her in front of the girl's full-length mirror. Hey, what the heck are you doing? Zora's cheeks blush instantly as she stares at herself. Nami was not unattractive, though Zora did not exactly think of his crew in that way. The body was now hers, though. Brushing her hand along her hip, she stares at how the dress clings to her hourglass figure, accenting both her butt and breast. This is... I don't even know how to explain this. Zora's face progressively gets redder. She wanted to get out of the outfit, but also stay in it. Though it had to be a trick of the fruit. I can get out of this. I don't need to do this. Proclaiming the words, mostly to herself, Nami and Robin tilt their heads in question. Zora seemed to be able to use her hockey earlier to give her back more. Give her back freedom. So just maybe. Okay, I'll try it. Closing her eyes, Zora once again focuses her will. This time she focuses even more than before, trying to surround her whole body with it. It was like armament, but needed to put it, it was like armament, but she needed to put it inside of herself to stop whatever effect Law had caused. There. Then, poof. Zora's eyes. Zora's eyes both open. Making the room shake. A cloud of mist even surrounds him. Though to both Nami and Robin's surprise, they stare at a male Zoro. No way. Nami says the words, quietly, taking a subtle step forward. You undid it, but, Robin chuckles into her hand and shakes her head. Well, the clothes aren't part of the transformation, that much is clear. Zoro blinks a few times and looks down at himself, ripped clothes hanging on him awkwardly. Still, he looks toward the mirror and sees his normal reflection. It actually worked. Turning on his high heel, it snaps, and he simply kicks both the shoes off, taking a step toward Nami. Thus ripping the dress on him more, making it more like a loincloth at this point. Shows you. You can't just keep messing with me now. So there. I'm going back to my room to get my real clothes. Grabbing hold of Zoro's shoulder, Nami stops the man in his tracks. He could simply pull away but it felt like you should at least hear the woman out. But Zoro, come on. You could have taken off the clothes as soon as you were done. Part of you is enjoying yourself, weren't you? Robin sits back on her bed and crosses one leg over the other. Nami, if he doesn't wish to experience it, he doesn't have to. Zoro chuckles under his breath. Why would Nami even ask? She already knew the answer. It wasn't terrible. Zoro's body shivers. What did he just say? Clamping her hands together, Nami hops cheerfully in place. Good, then how about we get you changed again? Come on, not like it'll be forever. Have some fun with it. I can even show you some stuff only a woman could experience. Zoro's body quivered from her words. It was like something was coming over her. Turning around slowly, his hair begins to turn orange again. I mean, fine, whatever. I guess we're not really doing anything till we find another island anyway. Smirking herself, Robin crosses her arms again and summons her extra hands. Well then, I suppose we can help you find something else to wear. Nami did want to play dress-up. Giggling, Nami grabs at Zoro's ragged dress and lets it drop to the ground. Yeah, come on, that dress was old anyway. We can find something cuter for you. So let's get this body back to normal, okay? Nami's hands press against Zoro's chest and begin to knead at it. To Zoro's surprise, his voice squeaks right away and lets out a soft moan with Nami's voice. Once again. It all happens faster now, maybe because his will was not in the fight. Nami's hands grope at his chest and breast, form almost instantly. Her hands glide against his body and grab at his sword. And with just one squeeze, she makes it vanish away. I think I should change the phrasing of that just to make it clear. Her hands glide against his body and grab at the sword of his naked body, and with just one squeeze, she makes it vanish away. It really does just sink away. The girl's comments were exciting to Zoro in a way. She could not say it. Come on, turn around. Zoro takes a deep breath and slowly turns herself around, showing off the backside. Nami's hand reels back and then slaps our twin's ass. Making the butt plump up and have a red hand mark on it. Hey, Zoro squeaks back and bites her lip, wiggling her large rump back and forth. Jeez, don't you know that hurts? Nami giggles again and nods her head. Yeah, I bet it does, you weak little thing. Seems like your body's coming down. Coming to size. Yeah, I'll just say coming to size. Yeah, I bet it does. Seems like your body's coming to size, though. Grabbing at Zoro's waist, Nami watches as it thins out. And she brushes her hand through Zoro's once again long orange hair. I gotta mess with my twin a little now, don't I? Semicolon. Zoro is Nami's twin, once again, tilting her head back to look at the mirror. Seeing them both in each other's arms is enough to confirm that. Well, whatever, let's just start getting dressed up already. Both the girls. Magic word. Clearing her throat, Zora was going through with it, so she says the magic words herself. Well, whatever. Let's just start getting dressed up already. Both Robin and Nami giggle to each other, and Nami reaches into her closet. Right, you asked for it. Let's make you into a regular cutie. Meanwhile... outside of the girls' room, Sanji's tears drip to the ground. Biting in a cloth, he shakes his head with discontent. That bastard. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Pretty average. Average Sanji enjoyer. Be like, no. Make it normal size again. Boop. Edit. I don't know if this will fit now, though. Doesn't fit. Crap. Is there anything I could just delete? I could delete the crew interaction, but I feel like it's kind of important to the story. I've got 10,955 words. I think I need to be below 10,500. Where else I'd cut content? Where would I cut content? Okay, the arms are crossed. And our eyes are narrowed. That's fine. Oh no, I'm adding even more words. That's fine. That's fine. Comma. Super's fine. That's fine. That's also fine. Really's fine. The next day. Through you snowball their hand. through the snowball barehanded, so his skin is a reddish color. That's fine. That's fine also. I don't know what to cut. It's only like 100 words anyway, so I don't think that would be enough. Out of curiosity. Nope. I'm gonna delete it a paragraph at a time just to see where the cutoff is. I hate that these are only a certain amount of space that is allowed. Not bad either. That much. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that might not be terrible. Yeah, that's like 5,000 words. Okay, I think I can separate it that way then. so. Take this. This portion is like 6,000 iron, so that's not difficult. Okay, well, I feel like I did about all I could for this one. Beyond correcting a few of these little teeny mistakes. I might have scrolled over. Those ones are fine. That one is fine. You're lying, Grammarly. But if I did miss any, almost fine there. But I didn't miss any spelling things. I don't mind that. It's pushing her away. No issue. It's not an issue. That's fine. That's fine. You're supposed to say nothing. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine also. That's fine. That is definitely fine too. We checked that already. Checked that. Checked that. Onigiri is proper. Jesus. Just say you sorry. Just say you sorry. You're. We want it to be you are. Just say you're sorry. I wonder why I didn't correct it to that right away. This is why I don't trust Grammarly all the time. Sometimes it lets me notice these mistakes though, either way. Anyway. Yeah, that actually doesn't need to be there. She's saying it quickly, so comma wouldn't make sense there. That's fine. Creative decision. Some of these things don't like creative choices. I like how it keeps wanting to correct Nami to name. That's fine also. That's also fine. That's good. I think it is good to do another brief check of all this stuff, though, right? 10 basic issues is what it's detecting now, which is probably just me saying really. It's not a big deal. Straw hats, that's what their name is, so we don't need to change that. I can't believe all of them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I can go crazy. What just happened again? Okay, I don't know what that is. Really, I can't believe them. Okay, that's fine also. Scroll through this stuff. That on a gun. Horns. Might have been a space there still. Those are just them speaking. Makes sense in the context. Those are all good. Those are good. Oh. Sanji. Grand line is fine. Super good. That's fine. Carefully opening the door, comma. That's fine too. Yeah, these mistakes aren't really a big deal. Felt good, Denami. Staring over his body. She knows to say. Launching the ball from his hand. Wax Usopp in the face. It whacks Usopp in the face. That's good, that's good. Oh, don't need it there. Spelled humorous wrong. Didn't detect it. Make sure that's right. Yeah. Oh, not that one. And it didn't, did it? No, it did. No. That's fine. Those are all good. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. Erase from her words. Okay. I think that was the majority of the mistakes corrected. Oh yeah, did it this one. Copy. Tried to make them more even length, so reads a little better if you're actually going to read it in two parts. Edit part 1 again. Where is it? Oops. Copy the next day part. Okay, there we go. Alright, that should be good. Now we just need... Now we just need confirmation, and I can post those. Or have to edit even longer. I don't really know how to add more NSFW content into that, though. Unless I just make the characters nothing like they actually are. And that feels like a dishonest story. I would want some random element into it. Like, if I'm gonna write your smutty trash, then I want it to be true to character. It's what we call integrity. That's why I don't have any money from this line of work. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty okay now. Making sure I'm all good on that end. I think I'll switch over to some Shadowverse for a little bit. That took... I knew it was gonna take a while, but I didn't know it was gonna like take 2 hours and 30 minutes. But I guess that gives me an excuse to play card games for like 30 minutes. At the very least. So that is what we'll do. Then I might get someone to tell me that I have to make even more revisions. And I'll just have to sigh and go like, I tried to change more, but it's kind of hard to change. When you're trying to make the characters like they actually are. Well, of course, I guess some of these people don't want the characters to act like how they are, right? They just want them to be completely different and out of character and go like, let's make this a bad pizza porno. Are you the pizza guy? Yeah, and are you gonna pay your tip? Drops pants. Whoa, that's a long sausage roll. Those things exist, right? Yeah, sausage rolls exist. Wow. Something dumb like that. I don't know. Either way, I'll pop that away for now. And I'm gonna take a quick break, refill water, etc. Load up the game. I should probably do. I don't even have my Steam up right now. Load. But yeah, I'll switch the title briefly. Well, I guess I'll just switch the game thing. But I'll do that when it's on the white screen. I'm just trying to make sure the game loads. Trying to make sure the game loads fine. Trinket. Okay. Pop this up. It was nice that last night I was able to get some wins on that drafting. I hadn't really done the draft stuff too much, and that was kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's fun when you actually don't get a completely terrible deck, I should say. I got 3 wins. 3 out of 5 isn't too bad. Though I think you need at least 4 to get a legendary card. It does give you cards in general, though, so I guess that's nice. More so since I have a crap ton of tournament tickets that I never used. So I might do that again later at some point. I'm probably not going to do it today, just because it's getting late already. Okay, I loaded that up. So yeah, I will be right back. Alright. I'm back over. Now I can swap that out. But yeah, we're gonna do a few matches. Unless we have, like, very long matches. Plan is to do a few matches, though. So let's see how we do. Let us see how we do. Last time on Shadow vs. Z, we got 6 win streaks, and then we did drafting and lost terribly, and then got 3 wins on the next one. What will happen now? Find out in the next 300 episodes. I'll swap both of them out for now. I think I could probably make my deck even better with some of the cards I got. Not sure. You know, I should probably just go for Storm on Dragon, huh? I kind of want to add that girl, the Scholar girl. She seemed pretty good. She seemed pretty good. Okay, now you're gonna start playing good stuff, I'd assume. You're gonna power up with the spear thing, or are you gonna up your health a bunch and use Joe? Or both. You could do both. Or are you gonna use a bunch of neutral cards? And just use the power of getting so many play points right away to your advantage? Have a variety of options open to you. We're at 8. But they haven't done much. They're at 7 now, and they hadn't played any cards, really. Now it's just kind of getting annoying. Kill my people faster. I want to play out my other people. Haven't even evolved anyone yet. There you go. You know, I should probably just play Twilight and Silver. Oh yeah, I didn't have 10. I forgot about that. Well, that's my own fault. 2 play points. Ooh, that's a good one to use, huh? And you increase my cards in my hand. That's kind of crappy effects to deal with. Let's see. I have 13. Just did it for that. Can't I not play him now? I just can't play him now, right? Oh, maybe he goes back to normal after that. Okay, so they're just gonna kill me with that then? Huh, that was a one that I hadn't seen before. One I had not seen before. Interesting. So again, I should probably add in some of those other cards I got. Though I don't think I kept any of the legendary ones. So I don't think I can even put in the card that I wanted into this deck. That one was unfortunate though, because it was awkward to get my stuff killed. I think I need to have just went for face attack a lot more aggressively at the start. They're really telling me that I should just go aggro deck, is what I've been hearing so far. They're like, don't aggro deck. Swordcrafts are always too aggro. And like, you should definitely aggro deck, because everything's only solution to deal with anything is aggro deck. Like, oh. So I have to aggro deck, is what you're saying? Yes, it's your only reliable solution, is to aggro deck. Aggro deck, and only aggro deck. I kind of wish Rally worked with just playing cards, but I guess that would be kind of OP. Oh. Five, 6, 7, 8. Huh. I mean, I saw the card in drafting. Why is everyone using neutral cards? I don't actually understand. I keep thinking I have them in the first half, but then they always pull out something weird around like 7 play points or so. We're at 6 now, so. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I assumed. Cost of 2. You can use it. I don't know what it does, but you can use it. Banish card. I have seen Portalcraft use that card before. $13. $16. Okay, let's see. One more. They don't heal and don't have a ward, we win, but they're at 8 play points, so I'm guessing they have something to kill me. I'm guessing they have something to do 20 damage right now. Well, that one can power down my card. Ah, it makes their health go up too, right? Well, they only have 2 cards in their hand now. It's pretty much my only saving grace, but I don't know what they have. We do have some different cards to use here, but... Ah, of course they have another one. Okay. We did it. I was like worried at first, but then like realized in my head, oh wait. Oh yeah, my Final Pass thing went up a crap ton because I did the 25 wins. 25 wins. That wasn't the Battle Pass, this one. Yeah, we got 25 wins. Now we just need 50. And then 75. And then 100. The normal stuff. But yeah, that set us up a few levels, huh? I got a few free card packs, so might as well. Might as well. Why not? Eeny, meeny, miny. Sure, why not? Harbinger of the Night. Select another follower. If it's not a fallen angel, transform it into a fallen angel. Otherwise, draw a card. Evolve, give +2 to an allied fallen angel. I'm not sure if I'm dead. Banish a card from your hand, put a copy into your deck. Man, those ones are all so annoying. I hate it. Rotation selection plaques. 1 legendary guaranteed. Wait, I do have one of these? Maybe I should put a samurai in. They're not terrible. They're not terrible. And it keeps coming back to my hand over and over. I don't know though. I don't know. I do have this guy, which is kind of nice. They're kind of a good ward, just because you have to attack them 3 times. But what would I replace it with if I threw it in? Becomes the question. Destroy an enemy follower and then deal 3 damage to the enemy leader. There's another one that wouldn't necessarily be bad. What's her effect again? Yeah, the other ones I didn't get. Not terrible, but other one better. Other one better. Leader, recover X play points and X equal number of cards fused to this card. Reduce damage from effects to 0. Can't be destroyed or banished by card effects. Cannoneer, Marine Raider. I feel like this deck isn't bad. At the same time, what would I get rid of if I do throw anything else in? I could take out one of my pawn makers. I feel like I get them consistently enough that I could take one out. But I would definitely want 2 at least. Like, all the things I have 3s of, I could make 2 and then add random stuff in. But would I want to do that? Question. Oh yeah, I like have no, got nothing there. I don't have enough points to liquefy, create. Oh yeah, that's barely anything. Barely anything. I was thinking about getting that schoolgirl from the academy thing for her spell that does, you know, it costs 1 but does 5 to everything on the field, including the leader. Because I feel like that's something that would help me win some matches. Feel like I need to make another deck again. Let's copy new good deck, question mark. Copy new deck, question mark. Those ones have that. 2 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them. This would be another 3-cost card, though. And I don't want too many 3-cost cards, because that would cause a different issue. I'll be into your deck draw. I feel like I could throw her in still, but I don't know. I feel like I mean more things that hit the enemy's face. I kind of feel like that's useful. That counts. Unsure. More aggro? Question mark? The point of a lot of the cards is that we need something that can keep letting us draw. So I know that I want to keep some of those neutral cards that I have. though Swordcraft does have other cards that let you draw. Having cards that you draw and either keep bopping someone's face, get play points back, or, you know, just actively have a word on the field is nice. Is this one doing the same thing as the other person? Probably. Well. Might as well. Interesting you evolved with them. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, another person on the field again. We're at 5. Ah, they have a Bane. Sigh. Of course, of course. Why wouldn't you? Can't blame you. Well, I know you're gonna attack. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't. Oh, you just have spell card. Fair enough. Does that put a thing that you can attack me? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Not much I could have done about that. I guess they were like, you want more aggro? I also have more aggro. Why is everyone all playing aggro? I suppose that's just the thing right now, right? What was their name? Po and what? Ponsuko. Ponsuko? Ponsuku. 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 I don't know what that means. Ponsuku. Yeah. How jerky. Oh. Well, at least got one day. I at least got one win today. Trying this new deck is not going very well so far. I feel like I need something that I can win with by like turn 6. And usually I need to be at least in turn 8 to win. But I feel like right now everything is saying, yeah, you need turn 6 to win, or else that's it. That's it. You lost. Only at 8. Okay, let's think. Where am I? Every time. Okay. We're at 15. Give me my maid girl. That is not maid girl. Five times evolved. We're at 19. Got a drain. Gonna evolve it. Gonna play another drain. You gonna evolve that one? Or are you gonna evolve this one? This one looks like it has an evolve effect, so yes. Oh, it evolves automatically though. Ew. Well, I guess I lost. I needed a 1. Except, of course, you can't use, you know, either or effects for Warden of Honor. I can't use the crystallization effect if I have too many play points, so I couldn't get the... I couldn't get that. And now my field is just open. I only would have been able to win if I had this one's rally up, because they had the perfect situation where I could have won. But I couldn't win because I didn't have one play point follower to play. They still might not have enough storm, though. Yay! They didn't have enough storm. Oh. We still pulled it at the very end. That was a bit clutch, though. That was a bit clutch, though. I feel like I shouldn't have won that one. The person might have been being nice to me, I'm not sure. Only 5 HP left and they couldn't do the confirm kill. I mean, I guess I've had situations like that too, so they could have just had a bad hand. But either way, it's been 3 hours now. So I think I will end there for tonight. For anyone who might have popped in, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed me rambling to myself as I proofread and edit. Hopefully I don't have to do more to that, but we'll see what the commissioner says. Either way, I'm hoping I can get a new commission soon so we can work on something else, see how that goes. If I don't have anything to work on tomorrow, then I guess I'll stream something. I'll stream something. I still have to finish Digimon Survives Truth Ending, so might be that if we don't have anything else. We'll see what happens, though. But until next time, catch you later. Bye. Jana.